time to crack open the sports page with the Orlando Sentinel and FM 96.9 The Game's Mike the Bulldog Bianchi.
On JRR.
Bulldog Sports Page brought to you this morning by Thursday Night Football pregame action ahead of the Bengals and the Ravens, which is should be a hell of a game. Taco, we're going to be at Mulligan's in Longwood.
Yeah, right off Wekiva Springs Boulevard, and we have bucket specials and 5 pair of birthday tickets to give away. Again, where's that location?
That is Mulligan's off Wekiva Springs Road in Longwood. They're in the Publix Shopping Center, 6 to 8 tonight, ahead of the Bengals and the Ravens. What do you say, Bulldog?
Yeah, that's going to be a hell of a game tonight.
Yep.
Bengals and Ravens. I'm really looking forward to the NFL schedule this week. Not so much in the state of Florida, but just, I want to see the Dolphins. They're coming off a bye week. Tua, by the way, has got new cornrows in his hair. Looks like Allen Iverson. So, he unveiled that yesterday. But just some of the games are intriguing.
Well, let's save that for tomorrow, man.
Okay, we'll save it for tomorrow. Let's talk about the Magic and what they did last night. Paolo Banchero, 1 second left in the game last night. He backs in, elevates, hits the fadeaway jumper. The Magic beat the Bulls 96-94. Buzzer-beating shot by Paolo. And, wow, that was incredible. He takes the inbound pass. He's guarded really closely by Alex Caruso of the Bulls. He just turned and made a tough shot. The ball bounced off the front of the rim, bounced off the back of the rim, and then bounced through. The Magic held Chicago to 33 points in the first half. That was the lowest scoring first half in the NBA this season. So the Magic were playing great defense last night as well. So big win for your Orlando Magic, Taco Bob. I know you were excited and watching all of it, right?
We were out last night, remember, in your Stomper grounds. We were at
That's right.
Hagen O'Reilly's. And what was I wearing, Pat?
He had his Magic shirt on, 35-year anniversary Magic
Represent,
shirt.
Baby. That's why they won.
So
That's right.
Now they play the Bulls again in Chicago tomorrow night. That one will be one of those tournament games, so, dog.
That's one of the in-season tournament games. I think Billy Donovan, he's going to either get shoved out or quit after this season. It's just not worked out in Chicago. They made the deal, of course, a couple of years ago to bring Vooch in there, Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan. That was sort of the nucleus of their team, and it's not working. I think Billy Donovan will probably be gone after this season. There's talk that Zach LaVine might be traded, Magic might be a possible landing spot for him. But the Magic definitely got the best of that Vooch trade when you look back on it now.
Yeah.
I was upset when they traded Vooch back then, but, they got Wendell Carter Jr. out of it. They got the draft pick that became the Franz out of it. They got another draft pick out of it as well.
We finally had a trade that worked out in our favor with a player leaving after. I mean, we know we had to go through the growing pains of 15 other players that left us along the way.
Right.
To get a good one.
Hey, how about Draymond Green getting 5 for fighting?
Yeah, not just fighting. He tried to choke out Rudy Gobert. Yeah. That guy is, they even said this when they suspended him for 5 games. Everybody else in the altercation, got a $25,000 fine and weren't suspended. But Draymond Green, because of his past and because he has a track record, he got suspended for 5 games. He should have. That was, he wasn't just an altercation. He personally attacked Rudy Gobert.
Some violence involved in his.
Glad to see Josh Allen, Buffalo Bills quarterback. He actually took responsibility for Ken Dorsey being fired as the quarterback coach. Said, I really like Ken Dorsey, and I'm paraphrasing. If I had played better, he'd still be the offensive coordinator.
It's ridiculous. I mean, you would talk about just offering up a sacrificial lamb.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens with the Bills. Who do the Bills have this week? I haven't even looked at the.
I looked.
I think they might be off this week. Or the Bills? No, they've got the Jets. That could be an interesting game. Jets have a great defense. Bills' offense is obviously struggling, so we'll see what happens there. I feared this was going to happen in college football. The Gators, of course, in the midst of a 3-game losing streak. They'll probably lose their last 2 as well, which means they could end the season with a 5-game losing streak. They have Missouri this week, which is ranked number 10 in the country. Then, of course, they close the season with Florida State. We know how good Florida State is. So the Gators have been recruiting really well. They were number 3 in the country recruiting well. That they've had some departures. Some recruits are starting to bail on the Gators. The recruiting class now still in the top 5, but there's word there could be other departures as well. This recruiting class may fall apart for the Gators. That wouldn't be good for Billy Napier if that happened, guys.
That's not just a concern for the Gators, but any team. Miami's another one that comes to mind who had a good recruiting class, and they're not meeting expectations either. Are they going to be able to hold on to their guys?
Well,
and it's a widespread.
At least Miami's not going to end the season on a 5-game losing streak. That doesn't bring much confidence in the program if you're looking at recruits and what they want to go to places that are going to win. Yeah. They want to go to places where they're going to play right away as well. And you can certainly do that at Florida and Miami.
Yeah.
So it's sort of a catch-22 situation. But yeah, the Gators recruiting class right now is suffering some departures. So we shall see.
Deshaun Watson done for the season.
Man.
Yeah. Oh, that wasn't announced when we were on the air yesterday.
No.
Yeah, he's shoulder surgery, ending his season. What a disaster that signing has been for the Browns. I think somebody figured out he's made $80 million so far and only played in 11 games. So, yeah, he got the fully guaranteed. He got the fully guaranteed $230 million contract. Even when he's been on the field, it hasn't been good. We know about all the baggage he had. By the way, let's hope massage therapy not part of his rehab process.
Oh,
no.
No.
Yeah. Let's hope that's the case.
All right, doggy. All right, you want more sports? You can always find it on AM 740 and FM 96.9 The Game. That's where you'll find the Bulldog on adjacent to us each weekday morning, hosting open mic. You can read his words and opinion in the Orlando Sentinel on OrlandoSentinel.com and get the treat of a grown man barking to take us out of the sports page every morning here on JRR.
Oh!
This is Orlando's Rock Station.